Welcome back to the channel, guys. Dave from Horizon Fish Keeping, and on today's video we're going to be looking at some of the projects that I've been doing behind the scenes while I've been concentrating mainly on getting the fish room completed. As you can see, we've got some of the ceiling boarded and insulated now. Still got a little bit way to go, but we're getting there now. And some other things that I've been putting in, installing, just to try and get the fish room sort of self-sustained and looking after itself a little bit more while I'm out at work. But yeah, we'll take a look at some of the tanks, some of the projects that I've been doing as well. So I've been breeding some fish behind the scenes that I haven't recorded much of, mainly because I've been doing the fish room build project. There's more videos to come on that as well, if you guys are interested in looking at that. I suppose today's video is just about a bit of an update on mainly what I've been breeding and fish that I've got stocked in the fish room at the moment. So stick around, guys, and let's get into it. So first of all, guys, sorry about the buzzing if you can hear a lot of buzzing going off. We've just recently installed this air pump up here. I've got it down to a manifold, and that's pushing the air for all the tanks at the moment. Apart from, we do have a smaller air pump just here, which we're running just to do this bank of fish tanks as well. But we'll start with some of the fish breeding projects that we've been doing. First of all, we've got the 150 litre tank. We've got the red cherry shrimps in here. They're doing awesome. There's a massive algae bomb going on at the moment in this tank. We're having some trouble with the timing on the light at the top, and it was just staying on overnight and causing me issues basically. But basically in this tank here we've got the red cherry shrimp colony that we had in the container before, and we've also got around 50 betta fry in here, which is doing really well. I'll see if we can get some of these guys on camera for you, just to have a look and see what sort of growth and colours they've got going on. So there's one just at the back there. They've just got the blue, bit of blue coloration on him. These guys are absolutely awesome. They're doing awesome at the moment. They're feeding on baby brine shrimp, and I use a bit of carry first bites every now and again as well. So yeah, we've got, like I said, there's about 50 of these little guys in here. They like to hang out at the bottom, just here at the bottom. See if we can get it through the algae, but I need to give it a bit of a scrape down, to be honest with you, but I just I haven't had time to have a clean up. Just see this cherry shrimp absolutely everywhere. So these are the betta splendens that we bred just a little while ago. They're absolutely awesome, these little guys. They're just dotted around the tank, literally everywhere. You can see them sort of darting around. I reckon there's about maybe 50 in this. A lot of them sort of hide around the wood here. You can see the air algae's got real bad. I just need to fish them out and you know, get it started again really with the light on the correct timer. I have put an Indian almond leaf in today as well. I understand it helps with the when the water's got the tannins in, with the coloration of these guys. You can just see there's a few just at the back there. Just sort of dotted around everywhere. So this is the bank of the breeding tanks, which I've mainly got set up along the top shelf of the left hand side of the fish room. And just in this little tank here we've got some Bozeman rainbows, just a male and a female. These guys haven't really been breeding for me that much. They do have a mop in there. Been feeding them sort of live foods, baby brine shrimp, a lot of frozen foods and things, but they're looking really cool. Sorry about the glare, guys, as well. I'm just trying to sort out the lights in here. We've got the shop lights, but I've just got them suspended on wires, sort of temporary at the moment, because I need to just do this part of the ceiling. You can see we've insulated it there with the 25mm foam that's in each section there, and then we've just boarded across the top of the ceiling there with OSB board, and that's got a foil bubble wrap backing. I've also done the door well at this end as well. Put foil inside, the foam inside, and I'm going to put another sheet of board across the back of the door there, so that'll be insulated also. But yeah, we'll get back to the fish. So we've got the Bozeman in this tank. Moving on, we've got a male and two female dwarf neon rainbows. Again, it's a good pair. These guys have been breeding non-stop. As soon as the lights come on, this gets pretty full fairly fast. And then next door to them we've got the blue rainbow fish. These guys are breeding like absolute crazy at the minute. I've actually got some fry off these guys, I'll show you in a moment. They're doing really well. Then next door to these guys, we've got the Panda Corridoras. Still at the fry stage. These guys are just growing up in here. I'm going to put them in a bigger tank soon. There's probably about, I think there's about 15, 16 of these guys just growing up. They're all bare bottom tanks, but I'm using the sponge filters in there. So they're doing really well. I've just put some wooden things in. Bit of detritus, like I say, they all need a bit of a vac out. I'll be doing that at the weekend. So, but for now, they're really healthy. The water quality is fine. They love darting around and things. So next door to these guys, we've got the black guppy females and the snakeskin guppy males. So there's a snakeskin male, and then there's a couple of females in here as well. Excuse the statue in the middle there. Just I got some kind of free with some tanks off of Facebook free ads. I just thought I'd put them to use. Tanks below, these two are not running at the moment. They just got water in. I'm using these as a test for the water temperature in the fish room. So these two tanks are just sat basically. They will be getting some air in them at some point. The tank next door, we've got the ghost knife fish. He's still doing really well. Likes to hide in his little ornament here. Like I say, these ornaments were just free with some tanks that I bought. So I've just thrown them in for cover really while I get the tank sorted out. Like I say, a lot of my projects at the moment are building the fish room, getting the airline sorted out. I will be putting in like a circular air system at some point as well, once the ceiling's been boarded totally. But he's doing really good. He likes to just mess about in there. Next door to that tank, we've got the dwarf neon rainbow fry. There's around 50 of these guys in here. These guys are really fun. Nice fish to breed. I enjoyed doing this project. Once these guys have been grown out for a little bit longer, they'll be going to the wholesalers. They'll be for sale then. So hopefully we'll get them, to a reasonable size in the next couple of weeks. I've got a decent sized tank to swim around in. But yeah, they're looking pretty cool. There's absolutely loads of these guys, but it's one of the fish that I like to breed quite often. These are like my staple fish at the moment. But yeah, they're really healthy. They're doing really well. The shimmer on the water there is just making my focus go a little bit blurry, but they're doing really well. I've got a bit of coral in there as well because my water's a little bit soft where I live. So I'm just buffering up the water with some coral. But yeah, they're cool. Moving on to the fry system. I say fry system, but I use these fridge organisers. These are just off Amazon. I've just got a small heater there, and inside this tank, our fry system, we have some of the blue rainbow fry that I've hatched out. You can just see them there at the centre of the screen. There's a couple of fry that I've been feeding on Aquarium first bites. So these guys will live in here for a little while, and then we'll feed them up a little bit. When I feel like they're safe to move, we'll move them to a bigger tank then to grow out. The tank, the little tray at the side of this then is the Bozeman eye fry. I haven't had any hatch from this yet. I'm not sure if because the water temperatures are slightly lower in this fry tray, so it could be that. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's just a little bit too low. Not too low to hatch, but it makes the hatch rate a lot slower than with the heater in. Just above these guys, we've got the big fish tank. So we've got 4 Oscars in here. We've still got the Malawi cichlids. We have tried to rehome these a few times, and no one's really interested in taking on some Malawis. So until I can find someone or somewhere where they've got a suitable home, then they'll stay with me in the big fish tank just here. So we've got the big Oscars here. We've got Ghost at the bottom, who's having a paddock because doesn't like the lights on for some reason at the moment. Likes to have the lights off. And we've got Phantom up at the top. Don't worry about this stuff on the glass. It's just a bit of algae because of the lights that have been staying on. Be clean. The water's actually clean behind. Once you turn once you scrape the glass, the water's pretty clean. So then we've just got the 2 smaller Oscars, just one there and one here, and they're just chilling out. You can probably see as well, I've just chucked a load of ornaments in. I've done this mainly for the Malawis, just to get away. They can hide in the little nooks and crannies down here. You guys know I'm into aquarium plants and you know, the natural scapes. I'm not into the decorations like this too much, but if you've got them, use them, I guess. Then we've just got a bit of storage area. There's sort of tools and stuff everywhere. My water change buckets, there's all the pipe connections and whatever. Loads of air lines that I need to tidy up, and also all the power cables that need tidying up. Got the brine shrimp hatcher just there. Again, loads of stuff up top there that just needs organising and sorting out, really. And then we've just got this tray here, which is the neon rainbow fry tray. So that's pretty much the fish room as we're going. I've still got to do the floor. The floor will be getting done pretty soon. I've upgraded these posts as we spoke about before in the last video, so that now there's 3 of them and they're on the inside as well. I've just sort of put some big nails in with a nail gun, so they're absolutely solid, and they go down to the floor as well. Just 3 of them. It handles the weight absolutely fine, no problems with that. Like I said, we're going to get on with the floor project pretty soon, because obviously wood and water is not a good combination. I want to box all this area in and paint it round. We've got these little bits that just annoy me at the moment. We've got to paint all this side yet. There's loads to do, pretty much. You'll see it on the up and coming videos if you're interested in the fish build. And also any projects to do with the fish breeding. I'm going to start putting the fish breeding videos back up. I'm just going to drop on the end of the video as well. When I was doing the installation boards, I'll just put in a time lapse now. I didn't actually make a video. I'm doing the boarding, so I'll put on the time lapse of that as I'm speaking now, and then you guys can see sort of generally how we're getting on with that. It was quite a finicky job, but we got there in the end. Obviously the tanks are not sort of where they're going to stay. These are going to move down. There's going to be another at least 3 on the end there, and these tanks need to move down as well, so I can get some more sort of middle-sized tanks like this. And then we're going to need some more grow out tanks, and that's what I'm going to do at this side. Probably going to take this post out, put a 3 or 4 foot tank on there, same again there. That tank's probably going to stay, and then maybe another one up at the top here. I do need to put these guys into cups as well, the betters. They're going to go into cups up here once they get to a size where they start fighting and things, and we're going to pop them up there until we can get them to the wholesaler as well. I've already got a place for the better fish and the neon rainbows. I'm hopeful that the blue rainbows as well will go to the same wholesaler or private seller, or some of my friends or something like that. But we'll have a look into that when we get it. We're going to grow out these panda cories. They're going to be my next brood stock for the panda cories. And then we've got the peppered cories, which you can probably just see under the... They like to chill out under the wood there. Got the peppered cories as well. And then we'll move on, guys. We'll have a look inside the house now, and I'll show you what I've been doing with the tanks inside. So here we are inside. I'll just mute Dean and Corey there for a moment. Been watching their videos on YouTube. So this is the planted tank that we've had going for quite a while now. It just needs a little bit of a trim up, but we've got the Lemia Perugiers in here. And there's absolutely loads of these little guys. Let's see if we can get a good shot of these. Look at that big fat female there right in the middle. And there's just a male pursuing her with a black top just here. These Lemia Perugiers are real playful. Do have a couple of guppies females as well, the blacktail females in here as well. All sorts of plants. We've got the lily just there, it's doing really well. I mentioned that in another video. It's actually just thrown a lily pad up as well. You see the lily pad, and the peace lily's growing really good at the top. Just see, we'd use the small pots that you can get from eBay. Obviously loads of duckweed and floating plants going on in here, so but yeah, it's looking pretty cool. Does need a little bit of a clean up, but like I say, I've been working a lot lately, and it's been difficult to film. And just over here on the piano, we've got the blue better. Just give him a tap, come over. He's been suffering with a bit of a eye infection, which we've been treating with a little bit of salt and some antibiotics medicine, so we've been looking at getting him fixed up. Plant's going awesome in here, nearly out the top actually. But yeah, it's looking cool. And then the pandas at the bottom, And just in the back, in the conservatory bit, we did a light upgrade from the normal fluval. We put the fluval sky conversion onto this light at the top, so if it's a little bit dark in there. And this is going to be the rainbow tank. So we've got some Bozeman eye rainbows just here, some of the bristlenose placos, and there's a couple of the crebensis. You can just see there on screen, 2 big females, and what looks to be a male. I'm not 100%, but them females are definitely ready to spawn. So it might be worth for just sticking some more caves in this tank, just to see if they'll spawn in there. But they're colourful, they look good. Everyone's healthy in here. We've got the Bozeman rainbows, and we've just got a ton of guppies just at the top here. They like playing under the light. You might not be able to see them too good. But yeah, they're all doing really awesome. I still need to do something with this tank. I've put a few plants in, but I really want to scape it out. I'm probably going to make a video on this at some point. See, they've got the Bozeman rainbows just there at the bottom. Obviously the alpha male one there with the a lot of colour going on. Again, really playful, healthy fish. Got some good plants in here, and the female betta as well that's in here. Bit of an odd mix, but they all play nice, so just keeping them as that for now. That's the female that I actually bred for the babies and stuff that we got at the fry. Moving on, and we'll have a look at some of the betta fish. So we've got 3 tanks just here. These ones need to go into the fish room, this one mainly. This is my partner's betta fish. Still probably one of the best looking bettas I've ever seen, to be honest. Absolutely awesome colours, like that crimson red, it's really stunning. A lot of the tanks getting algae. I'm not sure if it's because of the move and we've disrupted the cycles a little with the tanks, because we didn't used to get this much algae, you know, on the glass. More of the spot algae, you know, on the glass at the front. But these bettas are doing absolutely awesome. And then we've got Blue, my betta, just here. He's doing great as well, really nice fish. Bit of an algae bomb in here. This was a tank that we scaped on one of the videos, if you want to go back and see. It did look a lot better than this. Just need a bit of a top up as well. We had some warmer days and had some evaporation going on. This is Blue. And the tank just next to it was the tank that we used to have the dwarf neon rainbow fry in, which is now, they've been moved out to a bigger tank. And we've just got tons of cherry shrimp and pink ramson snails in here. Bit of water wisteria going on at the back. Yeah, it's all going pretty well. So that's it for now, guys. I know it's been a pretty quick video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this bit of a quick update. Just wanted to put some out this week so you guys can see what's been going on, and obviously we're going to be doing some much better videos in the future when we've got a little bit more time to show you some of the breeding projects that we've got going on. I also want to show you a lot more of the build video and how we're going to sort of insulate the walls and other planning of the loop system to do the airlines. If you guys have got any sort of recommendations for me, that'd be great. Like I said before in other videos, this is my first fish room. So there's a lot of sort of advice that you guys have given me, my subscribers have given me. It's been really helpful just to get your knowledge and bring it to my fish room sort of thing. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you on the next video, and take care. Peace out.